she gives me a cool sweat. Gotta be cool. Relax. Get on that track. Take the backseat. I try. Take a long ride on my motorbike till I'm ready. Great to be here as always. We are the Hyannis Sound. We're doing a few more songs for you tonight. My name is Sean. You'll be hearing more from me later on until these guys introduce themselves. Moving right on, our next song is a 1950s classic, which we want to sing.
She took my love and ran too. That was actually the first time I could not keep it together when Jon does this little thing over there. Yeah, anyway, I was laughing a lot. My name's Andy Degan. This is my 4th summer in the Hyannis Sound. Super stoked to be back, as always. This is our 2nd weekly, so we got about 8 more left in the summer, which is exciting, and I'm looking forward to all of them. I always look forward to trying with you guys. Are awesome. We had a great day today. So I've taken over as the music director this summer, so I'm in charge of scheduling rehearsals and making sure the repertoire gets out and assigning arrangers and that kind of thing. I was super gracious today, and I called off rehearsals just so we could get our voices back. We've been doing a lot of singing, a lot of preparation, trying to get all these songs out for you guys. So we decided to make a beach day of it. And we had a great day. We had a great time. It was, I think, 7 of us that went to the beach, and it was beautiful. And able to just like relax and hang out. Nick hit someone in the face with a frisbee, and we were just hanging out. I made some frisbee artwork. I turned it over, and I was like playing with the sand and stuff. It was just a great day. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. I was just having a great time. All in all, if you guys haven't got a chance to get to the beach today, it was a great day. You missed the opportunity, but I'm sure there's going to be plenty more throughout the summer. So get out there, have fun, and relax and enjoy, because it's going to be a blast. Anyway, this next song that we're going to sing for you is Perfect, a perfect summer tune. And I always think about the beach whenever we sing this song. I actually worked at a cruise ship this past year, and it makes me think of some of the Caribbean islands I went to. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Chris Puchi. This is my first summer in the group. Very, very excited to be here. During the school year, I sit behind a computer a lot because I study computer science at MIT. So I kind of just spend most of my days doing a little bit of this. So it's a lot of fun to be up and about and you know, singing all over the Cape Cod. This is my first time spending more than, let's say, 2 hours on Cape Cod, and it's been a lot of fun. But I want to tell you about something I do at MIT that I'm really passionate about and I'm really enthusiastic about for this upcoming year. I'm going to be somewhat of a senior, somewhat of a graduate student next year at MIT. But one thing that I'll try to keep constant as long as I'm a student at MIT is my involvement in a camp, a summer camp, that we put on for the kids, whose parents have or have had cancer. It's called Camp Cafero, and it's a wonderful week over the summer for kids to just have fun and just be kids, because sometimes it's hard at home having your parent go having to go to the hospital consistently, and it's just fun for the kids to be around other kids who have a similar situation. And it's really great to see the kids supporting each other and just to see how strong these kids are. The camp ranges from kids ages 5 to 18, and it's just wonderful to see. These kids have definitely gone through some pretty challenging things, but it's nice to see them just like running around, having a lot of fun, and really being kids. But one of my favorite memories this past summer was my first time doing camp, and I'll be doing it again at the end of this summer. Right after we wrap up here, after our final show, I'll be going to Boston on a bus to go to Maine to go to camp. But one of my favorite experiences from last summer that really meant a lot to me was this activity where we got into 2 concentric circles. So there are people like sitting around the circle here, facing this way, and there are other people sitting around the circle like out here, facing that way. So you couldn't see each other. You close your eyes, and there was a guitar. It was like a really kind of reflective kind of mood. And the guy playing the guitar would just say things like, "Okay, we each got a different colored glow stick, and if you have a purple glow stick, get up." And so the people would be like walking around this, in between 2 concentric circles. And the guy would just say things like, "Go up and tap somebody who made a difference this week." And so we had our eyes closed. We couldn't see who was tapping us, but just to feel these like little, you can tell by the size of their hands. And it was one of the 6-year-olds, or like one of the older kids, who would come up and tap my shoulder for things like tap somebody who made you laugh this week. Tap somebody who you look up to. Tap somebody who you respect. And for me, this camp was just an opportunity for me to have a lot of fun with kids. I love hanging out with kids. And so it was a really wonderful opportunity to just kind of, be myself with the kids and know that even just being my goofy old self, that the kids appreciated it and that it meant something to them. So I'm really looking forward to this next summer and getting to hang out with the kids I met last summer and some new kids as well. It's something I look forward to for the next couple of years. Hopefully I'll get to go back to camp. But in any case, we'll keep the show rolling along. And this next song is a song that we were just starting to perform. We started last week, and it's a lot of fun. It'll be brought to you by Nick Oberlies, so enjoy.
Do I attract you? Do I look close to you? Like we see smile.
smiling and laughing. My name is Nick Oberlies. I will be a rising senior in the fall at the University of Pittsburgh studying neuroscience, so that'll be cool. Not ready to graduate, that's for sure, but it's crazy, time flies. So yeah, so that song makes me happy, but what didn't make me happy today was throwing a frisbee at a woman's face. That happened. Yeah, I'm sure she wasn't happy. I felt so bad. See, because there were like 4 of us, and we were just playing frisbee in like a square. And of course, I ended up being that guy, tries to do a fancy one under the legs. And it was kind of working out, and like, it's one of those things like, if you've ever, how many of you have ever accidentally hit somebody with like a ball or frisbee or something like that? Like, yeah, so it's okay. I'm not the only one. Okay. So like, I release it, and like, it starts curving the wrong way. I'm like, oh no, this can't be good. There's like somebody over there, and like, you're like, there's no way. Like, I released it from like here all the way. Like, I'm like 20 yards out of the way. There's no way. Like, what are the odds that it hits this woman like in the head? And then like, just like, as every second goes by, you're like, wow, that's a perfect trajectory. Like I couldn't have, if I had tried to do it, I couldn't have done it more perfect. So, anyways, so I kind of like realized, like, you know how like when there's like a death or something like that, you go through like all these different stages of like denial. That's kind of what I went through. So like, I'm like, oh no, and then I hear it. Like the thought of a frisbee, I'm like,
That was her face.
That was her face, yeah. Yeah, this is not that funny, but I'm sorry. So immediately it was like denial. I was like, no, it probably hit a rock. That's what made that sound. Like, there's no way it could have, no. And then it was like immediate like sadness, like, oh my god, I hit that woman in the face. What did I do? And then it was anger, like, oh my gosh, how could I let this happen? Like, what am I doing? And then finally I accepted it, and I was like, oh man, like, what am I gonna do now? And so I went over and I apologized to the woman, and I got the frisbee back, and she said it was fine. But I couldn't play frisbee the rest of the day. It kind of put a damper on it. I just laid in the sun the rest of the time. It felt so bad. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it was rough. It was a tough time. But anyways, I'll be a little bit more careful next time. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about that. So this next song is very popular right now. It's all over the radio. Originally it's by a Canadian band, and well, hopefully you never encounter this situation, all you young people.
Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know you want to? Why you gotta be so rude? Saturday morning, jumped out of bed, put on my best suit. I got
popular in Australia and has just kind of caught on in the States recently. So hope you hear it on the radio sometime and think of me. But anyway, my name is Cafero. I'm in my first summer with the Hyannis Sound. I'm from Norwalk, Connecticut, and I just recently graduated from the University of Virginia. And I guess now that you know all of that about me, I can tell you something very important. It's something that doctors know about and my mother has gotten involved with. I have an addiction to frozen yogurt. It's pretty bad. It has run my bank account pretty dry. It started when I knew graduation was creeping up on me, and there was a store right near where I lived. Usually, doctors have told me this is something that is most common in teenage girls or soccer moms, but I found that it has really hit me hard. And it's been a struggle on the Cape because they have great ice cream here, but it's all like homemade ice cream at like Katie's, which is great. I love Katie's, don't get me wrong. And they have a frozen yogurt part, but they don't have what I want. And I know what I want because I've been there so many times. And it's original tart. And I know that sounds plain, but I have a system. When I walk into a frozen yogurt place, I know exactly what to do. I get 3 sample cups because you only need 3. I go to each machine and try all the flavors that I find interesting. Although I know all along that I'm going to get original tart. The lady making the cups doesn't know that, but I know. I don't tell them. Never tell them what you're getting because they won't give you the sample cups. So finally, I get the original tart. I go over to the goodies sections where they have an assortment of dankeries, and I get a few strawberries. I get a few blueberries. I get white chocolate chips. That's very important. Please write that down. If they have kiwis, definitely go for that. You want Butterfingers. You want Heath bars, and you want Reese's cups. You want all those in there. Trust me, their flavors, they mix perfectly. They're amazing. But anyway, I couldn't find this. I couldn't find it anywhere around the Cape. Like I said, they had Katie's, but they didn't have original tart. I was like, what? How could you even call yourself a frozen yogurt place? So I was forced to sacrifice a few calories and just get the regular ice cream, which is just as good. But anyway, so I've been Googling this, like frozen yogurt places all around. God knows I could just use a pink berry, but that's nowhere to be seen. So finally, I heard after a Brewster show, which is Thursday night, 7 p.m. at the Cape Cod Cafero on the corner of Airline and Tucket Avenue. That's right. But anyway, that's a girl came up to me afterward and said, I was talking about like frozen yogurt. She said, oh, the local scoop in East Orleans. Well, last night we were fortunate enough to have a gig there. So our call was at 6 o'clock, but I left at 5:45 to go get frozen yogurt. And I pull up, and I walk in, and I make sure when I talk to this girl that there was original tart there. And I walk in, and I'm standing there looking at like the different, like, whatever, self-serve frozen yogurts. And I was like, oh my God, there's no original tart. There was a woman there trying samples as well. And I was like, oh my goodness. And like, my friends were there, my face just went red. And then finally this woman moved, and I saw original tart, and I got it. They didn't have white chocolate chips, but I'll forgive them. But anyway, it was absolutely delicious. I really need to stop it because my bank account's still kind of linked. My mom can see how I use my bank account. It is my money, don't judge me, but she can see how it's used, and she calls me and says, you gotta stop getting frozen yogurt, because it's actually a pretty bad addiction. But anyway, if you know of any places other than the local scoops, so I don't have to drive a half hour every time I have that craving, please let me know after the show. Sweet Waves? Okay, thank you. You got one. And this next song is about a rotten girl who did some mean things to some people. So I hope you enjoy it. Oh.
Celia, you're breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence steady. Oh, Cecilia, I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please, to come home. Oh, Cecilia, I'm breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence.
So just a brief history about the Hyannis Sound, if you're not familiar. We are a group of 10 guys, college-age guys, who come to the Cape every summer to sing a weekly concert series and sing all up and down Cape, have a really great time, live in the house together. It's really fun. It started in 1994 by a man named Townsend Belial, and it's been going strong ever since. If you are a math whiz like Chris Puchi, it is now our 20th anniversary. So we're having this big alumni show on August 2nd at Barnstable High School. So we'll have all 20 groups there, and everyone will sing a song. So it's definitely going to be something to watch out for. Also, like this group has really evolved, and we run well because we kind of have figured out how to do it. Now we have a system, and everyone has a job in the system. And my job is to like really get the alumni show on track. So today I took a trip to Barnstable Public School System to book the space so that we could have it. And I don't know if you guys have ever like booked any kind of like big venue. It's really hard. Like you need a lot of stuff. I thought I was ready, and I was like, I'd like to book this space for this day. And she said, well, do you have this? I'm like, no. No, I don't. Well, okay, you must have this then. Nope, I do not have that either. She was like, do you know how to get any of these things? I was like, I don't. So I was sitting there for about 20 minutes. This really nice woman named Brenda helped me out. And she helped me a lot, and she got me on track. And I'm going to go back Wednesday, and it's going to be great. But anyway, August 2nd at Barnstable High School. You should be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. And you can thank me after for hopefully booking the right meeting. If it's somewhere else, then I messed up. But hopefully this next song is a popular John Legend tune. It's going to be brought to you by business manager Devon.
Love your curves and other edges.
the group. As Mike said, I'm the business manager this year, so I think I booked roughly 100 performances over the summer. So we really don't get days off, but luckily we love what we're doing, so it's always a plus. But on the off chance that we have like a little bit of the day to ourselves, and we're not rehearsing like we had today, it's really nice to just get away, you know, experience some of Cape Cod. I'm actually from Medley, Mass, so not too far away, but for some of these guys like Virginia over here, they don't quite get the Cape experience down there. So we're really excited to get out of the house today. But I realized something today that made me kind of sad, but also it's a goal that I have to work towards, and we all do. I pulled up in the car, we got out of the car, and ran to the beach, and I was running on the sand, and literally, like by the time I got to the shore, like the soles of my feet were killing me. And it's because like it hasn't been nice for the past 3 weeks, and we've been inside, honestly, and so I don't have those like summer feet, you know what I'm talking about, where you just like walk around barefoot everywhere. Even more embarrassingly so, I got back and put on my boat shoes today, and I didn't want to look because I knew there was nothing there, but it felt like there was a cut like on both of my feet, like the soft part of the sole of your foot, and it was just really red and irritated. I'm still working on it. Baby powder does the trick, and I know in the next couple of weeks my feet will be ready to hit the beach and do sprints or something. But that's very sad. But anyway, this next song is something we've been working on for a while now. It is a medley of sorts, and it is a compilation of 6 songs? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, it's 6 plus in one song. It's taken us a long time to learn it. We're really excited to bring it to you. The Disney movie has been a really big hit, so we hope you enjoy it.
Also, this is the last song of our first set. We have CDs available out in the lobby, so check those out. And let's see after this short little break.
Na na
Yeah?